Hey peoples, this is Punk, and welcome to Ascension. This is a game that you can find online at rinmarugames.com. I'll post the link in the description and everything. But this is the creator of Cardinal Cross. You guys really seem to like that series, so I thought I'd let you see the very first visual novel that she has. She has her own website that you can play games. You can play these novels on it. I personally like this. This is kind of what got me hooked into her stuff, and made me really excited to see Cardinal Cross. But we're gonna just go ahead and jump into it. It's a really good game. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good game. The nifty fox inn of Davenside, the best place to find every kind of lowlife, Sky always said. Turn that down just a smidge. There we go. For Ada, however, the nifty fox meant money. People in here would always drink until they couldn't see straight anymore. And it was easy stealing from the drunk. She could make around 8 gold by the end of the night, especially when they pulled the drunken fight trick. Come here, you little filth, so I can break your annoying face. Finally. Bring it on, you ugly wench. Fight! Come at me, you stinking fart-headed or again cow. Ah! Don't wreck the bar. Psst. Fight is on. You don't have a lot of time to steal. Quickly. Okay, ready. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just broke glass. I amaze myself sometimes. Back to camp. There you are. I suppose you're done putting my daughter in danger. So, just like in Cardinal Cross, you can choose between one of them. You have, kindness, cunning, and fighter. And each one affects her personal appearance. Each one is a little different in terms of affecting personal appearance. It's good. And it carries on into the next chapters. Because there's 3 altogether. And whichever trait you kind of mainly focused on, that's the one that you'll be going into. So, what are you talking about? You know I would never put Sky in danger, Ton. Don't forget, we are letting you stay in the camp out of kindness. I know, I never... Look, Ada, when we found you, your wounds. If Sky didn't bring you here in time, you would die that day. I told you I don't want to talk about it, Ton. Besides, if I was planning to hurt your daughter, I would have done so in the past 6 years. Just don't put her in danger. Whatever you do, keep her alive. Consider this a favor for your life. I would protect her even if I didn't owe you my life. You don't have to remind me that every minute she is my friend. I hate this guy. The Cal the mercenary. Hey Ada, need something? How are you doing, Cal? Those wounds look pretty bad. I'm okay. Would have been a lot worse if not for Ton's medicine. So, Ton is Sky's father, and he is a medical doctor, was this? And so the favor rose from the land of the dead with the flames of passion through. One who has seen death, one who has seen beyond. The kingdoms of the old kingdom have been called once again to the land of the mortal. With the tongue which was long forgotten, their feet touched the sins of darkness and the blood of many. There began the era of silence, there begun the silence before the storm. Until the second is arisen, none shall speak of its words, and the tongue which was long forgotten. Page 681. There's Jalen, not Jakin, Jalen. Hey Jalen, you look busy. Are you making new arrows? Yes. I need more arrows. We are out of meat. I need to hunt. He's a moon elf. No, mate, Talon wolves don't die with a normal hit. You have to sing to it. I don't even know where the hell that accent just came up. I am so sorry. That doesn't make any sense. You're making fun of me again, Esme. Trust me, Talon. Wolves are magic wolves, right, Ada? He's just making fun of you, Braille. You don't have to actually sing. Oh, come on. I can't even have a little fun around here. So, there's the boy's tent. We have the girl's tent. She's bows and arrows. This is the map. This is the background. This is the entire map. Here's where we are. We're on Valon. We have Ilds, Tehran, Odarga, and Doragon, and Keldor Islands, as well as other places. A few days ago, an old friend of mine contacted me about our common interest. I want to trust him. If he is right about the maps, it will take more than I anticipated. Sky is growing up. I don't know how long I can hide from them. I don't want to put my family in danger. And those are her mother's journals. See, ever since... I see. Yes, well, something. My mom mentioned a hidden temple in Aeon Marsh quite often from her journals. What do you mean? Do you really think it's about the Old Kingdom? It could be. She was smart. She would never leave any real findings on paper. Ada, please, I want to check out that temple. Can we go there tomorrow? Alright, let's check it out. I just don't want you to be disappointed if it's a dead end like last time. That's really it. So, go to bed. Go to sleep. Yes, please. Uh-oh, it's all bloody. Why is it bloody? Why is her hand bloody? She's reaching into the sun. Now again, this is her very first game, so I know it's not going to be like top-notch. Is she dead? She looks dead. Well, you know what they say, third time's the charm. Let's go. Ada, come on! Let's go before the others wake up. Do we really have to sneak out? Your father will be worried, and then he will start yelling at me again. You know my father, Ada. There's no way he would let me leave. Let's just go. Thank you. Okay, to the forest. What's in... Oh, give me that, please. There, behind the bushes. I don't want to die. Wait, where? The evil bunny of doom? Shut up. I thought it was a wolf or something. It's running away. Catch it. Gotcha, Gaia. You're not getting away from me. We're going to Iron Marsh. Okay, so as you can tell right now, if you can kind of see it, she's starting to get stars on her face because we've reached a certain point in the good aspect, and it will keep going until like a certain part. Okay, here we are. Sky, you do realize this place is in ruins, right? I know it looks bad, but I have to go in there, Ada. I have to know what's in there. Alright, but if we encounter a giant evil slobbering monster, I'll let it eat you first. I don't think there will be any real danger. My mom would have mentioned. According to her, this temple holds a map. Well, part of a map, actually. She believes if you gather all pieces of the map, it could show you the entrance to the Old Kingdom. So, did she ever find a piece of this map, or is this just a theory? Yes, no, I don't know. She doesn't say. She rarely ever talks about the Old Kingdom in her journals. Sky. No, it's okay. If she never wanted me to find out about her research to protect me, it's just trying to prevent me from finding out. She knew I was weak, and that I was useless. Aw, she's starting to cry. Sky, she died trying to find that place, and if she was as good as a thief as you told me so, Maybe she had a good reason to prevent you from finding out. Maybe you're right. Maybe she simply wanted to protect me from harm. Those are scratch marks. Scratch marks. Wolves? Too deep. Whatever left these marks is not a happy creature. I never saw these markings before. Dwarven? It looks like Caden. Caden. You mean the ancient language? Just how old is this temple? Old. Pity I can't read it. I wonder what it says. Possibly, do not enter. There are monsters inside and it smells really bad. Can you ever take things seriously? Not if I can help it. Blood? If this is blood, it certainly doesn't belong to a human. Okay, but go into the cave. Ada felt a cold chill of stone walls once they stepped inside the ruined temples. The entrance was tight and dark, but they could see the stone stairs going down. They could barely see the end of the stairs. Ada looked at Sky, making sure she was okay. Sky never liked underground tunnels. But she didn't have any hesitation on her face. She was almost too serious. When they finally started walking down the stairs, Ada felt a slight breeze on her neck. She felt as if someone was watching them. I have a bad feeling about this, she thought to herself. I can't see anything! Sorry, was that your foot? No, that was my hand. What in the name of the old kings are you doing on the floor? I fell, right? What's that? Is that a switch? Ada, is that a switch? Stop yelling in my ear! By the old kings. It's a dead end? Look at the statue! It must be an old queen. Rest well, my queen, forever watch over us. Talbir Sarah Mitien Lien Tinoth. I never knew you were the religious type, Sky. I believe in Ascension. You don't think our old kings and queens watch over us from Irani once they ascend. It's not the time to discuss religion. Let's just focus on finding the map. Right. My mother mentions a hidden switch somewhere in this room. Ooh, more money. Thank you! You got the icky puddle. They're everywhere. This is the queen statue. And it's pricey. Click. Remove the jewel. Yes. Ada, what's happening? What the... Are you alright? What was that? Did I just fly? What did you do? I barely touched the freaking jewel and the whole place gone crazy. I hate magical stuff. See, now the other side of her face is being covered up. Look, that must have been the switch. A secret door. Great. A magical secret door that opens it yet into another dark tunnel. So, little brave Ada's afraid of a little magic. I just flew, Sky. That was no little magic. Sky and Ada started walking towards the end of the tunnel. The strange black liquid started appearing more often, and the feeling of being watched started to bother Ada even more. Sky, on the other hand, looked overjoyed. She had good instincts, and her instincts told her that they were close to something. So, another dead end. No, there must be a hidden switch. Here, maybe on the walls? Sky. No, no way. We're so close. The magical jewel. The hidden door. Sky, please. No, please. One last time. Please, Ada. This can't be it. There's more icky, yucky stuff. This one looks strange. Touch the weird black liquid. Sure, why not? What did I do? What did I do? I take it back. I don't want to touch the weird black liquid. Ada slowly opened her eyes in the warm hut. The bed she was sleeping in was soft for the first time in years. Even though it was pretty small, the hut was clean. The sheets smelled like spring flowers. Something felt familiar about this place. It was her grandmother's hut. And there she was. Ada's just burned with a terrible pain. This couldn't be real. Grandmother was gone, and all of it was because Ada and her arrogance. She stood up and slowly approached the old woman. Even if it was a dream, she would give anything to talk to her once again, so she could say that she was sorry that she never listened. Finally up? Up? I don't remember. They're coming for you, Ada. They know you are alive. What? Ada shivered. Those were the exact words she said that day. Come to think it felt exactly like that day. The hut, the stew, even Grandmother looked the same. Then she heard the heavy knocks at the door. The heavy knocks. Perfectly balanced, confident knocks. She didn't want to open the door. Her knees were shaking. She knew it. It was them. Run, Ada, and don't look back. I don't think she has anywhere to run. Please, don't waste my time. Well, why? Nothing personal. You just have something I need. He was strong. Stronger than he should have been. He gazed at her coldly. It was disgust in his eyes. Nothing personal, my rear. So much hatred in his eyes. She wished she knew why he hated her that much. Ada suddenly felt a cold, hard metal pierce through her stomach. It didn't hurt at first. Being a noble, she rarely ever felt pain. At least that's what Grandmother used to call her. A noble. They were feared by many. Silver hair, deadly gaze. Abominations of the human race. Superior sight, speed, and reflexes. But they never had emotions or feelings. They were stone-cold killers. Perfect soldiers. Grandmother used to say, the day you meet a real noble will be the day you die. She never understood the meaning of those words, as she was a noble herself, but seeing the man in front of her, his deadly gaze, emotionless face, perfect voice, she started to realize she wasn't a real noble, and the real nobles didn't want her alive for some reason. Ada slowly started to feel cold and tired, but mostly scared. She couldn't keep her tears. They were rushing out of her eyes. Before she started losing her consciousness, she looked at him one more time, and then she saw the glow in his eyes. The white glowing light was flowing through her to him, and she started to feel it. The pain. It was her ability he wanted. She was losing her ability. Suddenly time started flowing slower, the pain heavier. It started to hurt so much she couldn't even scream. The colors became darker, her sight slowly started to narrow down, and her eyelids closed. What should we do with the girl? Throw her somewhere near the woods. Make it look like it was bandits. By the old kings, look at her wounds. Dad, can you help her? I don't know, Sky. The injuries don't look good. Hey, don't worry. I will help you. You're safe now. Yoistadeshima Sky! I've got this. It's just an incubus. Your friend is lucky. If it was fully grown incubus, she could have slept for years here. This should wake her up. Will she wake up now? This is all my fault. In a few moments. She will probably have a terrible nightmare, though. You should have been more careful. Never touch an incubus. They could trap you in an eternal nightmare of your worst fears. We aren't exactly scholars. I'm sorry. Tilly, right? And Xander. The carvings are dwarven, Till. I know. I told you. So your sleeping friend here, she flew, you said. Yes, her eyes were glowing too. Then the ground started shaking? And the secret entrance opened. So what happened to the gem and the statue? I don't know. They just vanished. Why are you here anyways? Stuff. Why are you here? Stuff. You idiot! Maybe I shouldn't have woken up. What were you thinking touching that thing? I'm so sorry, Sky. I never wanted to scare you. I was so worried. You suddenly passed out all cold and shaking in fear. You would have died. If Tilly and Xander were here, you would have died. Oh, thank you for, saving my life. Don't worry about it. Are you alright? Xander said you probably had a terrible nightmare. Yeah, it was about the day we first met. Sky knew the look on Ada's face. She didn't want to talk about it. She never wanted to talk about the day they met. Finding her covered in blood with deadly wounds, if her father wasn't a very talented medic, she would have died. Well then, shall we go too? Why are you staring at me? Why is she staring at me? It's the hair, isn't it? You look like a noble. Ada was surprised. Almost everybody she met probably thought the same thing, but was never brave enough to ask about it. She did look like a noble with her silver hair after all, but not even Sky has ever talked about it. Well, I'm not. Half noble. But that doesn't make any sense. There aren't known to have human partners. I don't know. I never knew my parents. Hey, Tilly, not to interrupt you or anything, but it might be a good idea to not, piss off a race that usually is known to be cold-blood killers. Just saying. That's weird. You look like a noble, but you don't feel like one. Thank you. So can we go now? I saved your life. At least tell us why you are here. Here we go. Fair enough. We're looking for a map. To the Old Kingdom, I assume? Why would you be looking for a place that doesn't even exist? Sky here thinks it exists. I'm just here for fun and the occasional life-threatening situations. You're standing on it. On what? The map. When Ada looked down, she could barely see the drawn map all over the floor. It was so vague, if Tilly didn't mention it, you could easily overlook as a texture on the stone floor. By the old kings. Well, that doesn't look very portable. So, why are you here? Research. You know, us dwarves aren't exactly known for our talent in arcane arts. I actually didn't know that. Yes, but this is a dwarven temple. The structure, the stone used in the building, and how did you enter the hidden tunnel? Well, first there was this quake, and then I flew a little, and then you flew a little. It was the magical jewel. Think about it. What was a magical jewel doing in an old dwarven temple? And in Valon's, nonetheless. I know I can't answer these questions. Nobody can, except the Old Kingdom itself. So, we are now looking for the same thing. So wait, how come nobody ever opened this tunnel before? The jewel must have been some kind of lock. Then how come when I removed it, the hidden entrance opened? Something about you triggered the magic in the jewel. I'm wondering about that myself. I thought maybe you being a noble have something to do with it. They say nobles originally come from the Old Kingdom itself. That's why they are called nobles. They were all used to be noble families in the Old Kingdom. Right. So according to the legend, it's a city built by human, dwarves, elves together, and was very advanced in the arcane arts. Even mages were common back then. Right. Thank you for the history lessons. That was very kind of you. All I'm saying is since we are looking for the same place, we should team up. What? We can find our next target in my mother's journals. Let's go to our camp and rest. We can leave for the valley in the morning. I guess we don't have a say in this. Nope. So you just have to cut a slight piece from the tip of its tail. The only alchemist I've ever known is my father, and he never tells me anything about poisonous arrows. Right, it can be pretty dangerous though. If you don't know how to handle the poison, it can paralyze you for days. Well, at least Sky looks pretty interested. Are you okay? You look a bit pale. You were in that nightmare for a while. Yeah, flying and then falling into a nightmare trap wasn't exactly entertaining. And I'm hungry. Did you just smile? Look at that! I didn't even know you Moonies could smile! Normally, we really never do, but I am a mage. So, mages are what? Consistently smiling, optimistic people? Mages have 10 times stronger emotions than any without a magic. How come you don't know this? It's common knowledge. I wasn't taught much. You know, the whole hiding from constantly being hunted down part doesn't exactly let you sit and learn anything other than survival. I see. Well, there's not much to learn. I am like any other moon elf. Well, plus exaggerated emotions and magic. Forgive me for saying this, but you don't exactly look very emotional. I mean, you always have the same face. Forgive me for always having the same face. No, I mean the whole, I think I ate too much face. I don't have that face. You do have that face. I don't have that face. So I could go ahead and start flirting with Xander and all that good sweet jazz, but I think I'm going to just leave a poll down in the description and see if you either leave it in the poll, leave it in the description, or I'll let you guys vote either on Twitter and Facebook of who you think Ada should fall in love with. Technically, there are 3 options, and there's 2 options that appear in the first game, and then there's a 3rd option that, when does it appear? I think it doesn't appear till either the 2nd or the 3rd game. I don't even remember their names. But I think I just might hold off. I know on Cardinal Cross I'm kind of doing the picking because it's a game I personally haven't played yet, but this one I've played all the way through. They're all 3 games. They're all the love interests, and even if you don't do a love interest, which this might actually just make me just go ahead and do it. Even if you don't have a love interest in the game, it automatically goes straight to Xander. Surprise, surprise. That's just who it goes straight to. So I don't know. I'll think about it. Right now, we'll just, yeah. There you go. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this. And then I'll let you guys do it in the poll or something. Or if you've got a recommendation, you can do Bachelor number 1, which is Xander, Bachelor number 2, which you're going to find out here in a moment, and then the unknown Bachelor number 3 that I have no clue what his name is. My brain just totally, like, blanked. Just joking. Just messing with you, Xander. So uptight. Oh. More monies? Oh yeah, more monies. More monies? Oh yeah, more monies. Even more monies. Right, back to camp. Good gracious. It was already getting dark once the group reached the road to the camp, but Ada was feeling rather annoyed. Something didn't feel right. Call it the noble blood in her veins, or her highly developed sense of danger over the years of hiding. It was getting cold and silent. More than it should have been. Wait. Something is not right. I feel death. Father! Sky, wait! Cal, clean shot to the head. Whoever did this was no amateur. This is brutal. They didn't even give him a chance to fight back. May your souls find their way to Irani, brothers. Why? Who would do this? I don't know, Sky. Please, Ada. I want to be alone for a while. I can't. Wait, where are the journals? Sky, your mother's journals are gone. Why would anyone want my mother's journals? Someone else is looking for the Old Kingdom too? That doesn't make any sense. Nobody knew about her journals except us. No. Ada, I'm so sorry. Sky's father, is he... Yeah. Xander and I moved the bodies away from camp for now, for I'm not familiar with human customs. Yeah, I think Sky should decide what to do with them. I'm not exactly human. Ada, can I talk to you? I think I might know who's behind this. Who? Well, I'm not sure, but by the way they were killed, with one single arrow to the head, it looks like the Eagles. Eagles? I know it's not the bird kind. They were a gang behind the annihilation of the Night Order around the time your old king died. Dividing them into groups one day with anonymous tips about certain illegal deal going on at night and attacked the outpost once the groups were out. Nobody expected the gang to attack the Night Order so openly, but they were organized. They weren't just brute mercenaries. They were professional archers. They weren't a big deal before the attack, but now the Order is gone, they're practically running Northcliff. How do you all know this? Tilly and I had a small run with them a few years back. It wasn't pretty. This is bad. Why would the Eagles be here? Sky's mother's journals are missing. They contain information about the entrance to the Old Kingdom. Ada, these people are really dangerous and bad. They can't have information. They can never find the Old Kingdom. Why would they be looking for it? In the Old Kingdom, they practice necromancy. A few years ago, they found us for what we call magical research. Turns out their research was about necromancy itself. When we understood what it was about, we ran. I guess they didn't like you running away. No, they didn't care about us, actually. But Tilly here took all their resources and collected information with her. And that they cared about. I couldn't let those people have that kind of power. You didn't mind having the extra resources for your alchemy, though. You're becoming awfully chatty, Xander. So, what do we do? How do we get the journals back? We need a good plan. These people are not random thugs. Ada, we have to get those journals back. Sky, we can't let those monsters use anything that my mother owned. I promise, Sky. I won't let them use those journals. Tilly, Xander, you know their weaknesses. You've worked with them. They don't exactly have weaknesses, but there is one thing. Their new leader recently changed to a man named Diego. We knew him. He is ruthless and smart. However, he is a big show-off. The Eagles won't trust us, so he will most probably want to recruit new members. That could be your key in the front door. My key? Well, they already know about us, unless you want Sky to go instead. I can go. No, you would end up stabbing the guy in his sleep or something. Okay, so, get recruited, go in, take the journals, run away. There is a small problem, however. You know the half-noble thing? Silver Hair will attract some unnecessary attention, like a city in Northcliff nonetheless. Tilly, we will have... The city will have tailors. Go buy a cape. Just give me a few moments to say goodbye before we set out. We need to talk before we go to Northcliff, Ada. This is important. I'll be looking around the camp if you need me. So now we get to socialize with our buddies. And have some fun stuff. Okay. You can't exactly stop right here because there is no save point to these games. You kind of have to go through the whole thing. So this is probably going to be about as long as the Cardinal Cross episodes. So we'll just keep going. Okay. Alright, alphabetical order, QRS, Sky. Hey. I didn't say anything to him, I just sneaked out. He died wondering where I was. Maybe he was worried. It's all my fault. Sky, nothing is your fault. The Eagles were behind this, and I promise, when I find them, I will make them pay for it. No, I didn't mean to... I blamed him, Ada, for my mother's death. And he knew that. He died knowing that I always blamed him. And I just can't forget about this. I just can't let this one go. When you lose someone like this, I keep thinking to myself, wondering if these things would be different if only I could say the things I never did. Would you really feel better if you could say the things you never did? I guess we'll never know. Tilly! Hey Tilly, you wanted to speak with me? Oh yes, you might want to sit down for that. Okay, this sounds serious. I already told you about our necromancy research in the Eagles, right? Well, I found out that the research wasn't exactly for the Eagles themselves. I don't get it. You said the Eagles found you. Yeah, they did, and I always thought I worked for the Eagles, but one of the documents I stole contained their account information for their research. You know, the buying and selling materials and supplies? And listen to this. A huge amount of money was being paid to them by a man called Oswald. I recognized the name as soon as I heard it, so I looked into it. And I was right. Some years ago, he was one of my teachers in the academy, and had a huge argument about a book. Anyways, my point is, this Oswaldo guy. He is a noble, Ada. Well, I don't know if he's working alone or for the Silver Order. You know the Noble Armory. I don't know what the Silver Order is, Tilly. I've been hiding from them all my life. Okay, I'm just saying that be extra careful, Ada. If the Silver Order is behind this research, this might be bigger than we can handle. So, are we leaving now? What, you don't like our cozy camp full of dead bodies, blood, and drama? Honestly, never seen that many dead people since my approval. Approval? To the Academy of Arcane Arts and Ilds. I thought you didn't need any approval for academies and Ilds. Ilds. I'll just go with that. Not for regular people. For people with magic, however, it's different. You have to go through several trials to prove that you can keep calm even in the worst situation. So, it's that bad when you guys go crazy, huh? I remember when I was a young boy, my mother took in a lithe servant girl. She had tiny mouth layers and called herself Killy, that fast legs and Lithian. She didn't know how to read, so eventually I started to teach her. We quickly became friends. She was smart, for a Lith, I guess. Having magic in my blood, I never exactly had any friends, so Killy, I want to say Killy because Kill is just like, we're just not going to go there. She was my first friend. One day my mother found out that I was spending my time with a servant girl. She brought her into my room and started beating her, telling me this was going to happen if I ever mingled with servants again. Your mother sounds like a very lovely lady. She was the kindest one in my family. So what happened? You told her to stop, I suppose? In a way, I burned the house down. Remind me to never piss you off. They barely got my mother out alive, but Killy was left behind in the fire. That's when I understood what happened if I lost my temper. I killed an innocent girl. So, yes, it's bad that if we can't control our emotions. I'm sorry, I never meant to take so much of your time. Don't worry about it, Xander. It's always great to know that I'm in a group with a pyromaniac. Good. Try not to make me mad. Good lord. So we got a fire type with a bad anger problem. Anger management class. Anger management class. There, Xander. Go there. Alright. The king's study room looked calm and silent, just like every other room in the once glorious Northcliffe Castle. The young king was busy reading a book leaning to the side of his table. The book was written in Caden, the ancient language of the Old Kingdom. Only a handful of people knew how to read in Caden now. It was a forgotten language. The book was about a secret ritual called the Fall, but the information was useless. It only contained gossips and rumors, nothing solid. The young King Kale hated everything vague, like the Civil Order. They were always vague, in their answers, in their orders. Kale knew the Order had him on a leash, but without their power, he was nothing. He knew he had no other choice. He threw the book away in frustration. "Feelings, Your Highness," said the man who just walked in silently like a shadow. Silver hair, red capes, black boots, and a face emotionless, cold as the icy winter. "You need to suppress them." He picked up the book. I can't talk. He picked the book up off the ground and calmly put it back in its place. "What do you need, Cineas?" "Need?" He approached the young king. "I don't need anything, Your Highness. I just wanted to let you know that the map is almost complete." "Good. I'd like to see my mother now." "I'm afraid that is not a good idea, Your Highness." "I don't remember asking you for your permission, Cineas." Cineas gave him a vague bow and left the room, leaving Kale alone in the dark. Here we are, the golden city of Alond. Golden might not be the word I'd use to describe this place. Oh, you should have seen it before King Adrian's death. It was clean and rich and beautiful. He was good for a human king. We'll be waiting in the Fragile Falcon's Inn, closer to the main gates. We shouldn't be seen together, but if you learn anything about the Eagles, come find us. May the old kings and queens watch over you, Ada. I'll be with Tilly and Xander. Please be careful. If things get messy, just run. We will find another way, okay? I can't lose you too, Ada. Try to buy a cape. I don't think silver hair will do you any good in here. Alright, I should look for a tailor first. Give me that potato. Okay, tailor, potions, that's a tavern, and a blacksmith. So, hello, welcome to Anistrus. How may I... Oh. I'm sorry, if you're looking for new armor, the armor smith is on the east coast of Northcliff. I'm looking for a cape, actually. Something comfortable and light. Oh, a cape? I had just the thing for you, but unfortunately the last one has been bought by a gentleman who is heading to the Wandering Tree. Okay, so we go here. Yep, there's our second option. There's bachelor number 2. Innkeeper. And you are welcome once you start paying for your drinks. Oh, come on, Devlin. I thought we were friends. We're not. So are you really going to throw me out, even though I have such great news? What news? I'm going to be a father. Look, my lady just walked in. Hey, mind if you help me here a bit, sweet cheeks? Sweet cheeks? Good gracious. I'm not going to help you trick this harmless old man. Harmless? Clearly you haven't seen him throwing bottles. Lying and cheating only to get more drinks? You are young and healthy. How could you easily earn your own money? You could easily. I earn money. No, you can't earn money because you're always drunk. How do you... This is pathetic. Trying to use me for your petty tricks. Mom? Oh, that was good. Okay. Oh, hey, look, garlic. Maybe I could cook something with it. So we now have a bunny, a potato, and some garlic. Yes? That cape. Look, I really need that cape. Life and death situation here. Do you think maybe you could lend it to me for a time? Yes, you can have it. As you'll need it more than I do, Ada. Wait, do I know you? How do you know my name? Perhaps we will see each other again one day, as it is not time yet. Wait! Yeah, how can I help you? Who was that guy? So about that guy. He's trouble, he is. Drinking all the time, starting fights, usually alone if not with the ladies of the night. Any more of that and I'd have to ask the fella himself. See, oh, this is about the cape. Who said you could talk to me, phone? One minute he's there, the other he's gone. Okay, now we can talk about the Eagles. I'm looking for the Eagles. Do you know how I can contact them? What's with the old look? Are you out to your mind, girl? Don't shout their names here. I don't know anything. Shoo. Okay. Don't bother me, human. I'm winning this game. No, you're not. This girl. Poor dwarf. He's losing all his money. I wonder if I should let him win a few times, just to boost his ego. So I can crush it again. It's rare to see a Lith and blonde. I thought they all lived in Ilds. They do, but unless you like servitude, hunger, and constant abuse of the Moon Elves, Ilds isn't exactly the best place to live as a Lith. So, you are a refugee? Sort of. Look, it's complicated. Are you familiar with Lith at all? No, not really. Well, long story short, many people believe that the Lith has a spirit watching over them. When the Lith is born, they are named after their spirit, kind of like an uninvited guest. As you grow up, your spirit grows with you, it gives you power and protection, and it feeds you with positive emotions. Positive what? I know it sounds silly, but, you know, the spirits need positive traits in its hosts to grow and become powerful. Traits like generosity, bravery, and loyalty. If you end up feeding them negative emotions like envy, anger, vanity, they die, and you become an unworthy Lith and being empty being, called an Illith, which means unwanted. They are not accepted within the Lith community. How do they understand once a Lith becomes an Illith? It's not understood, it's felt. It's a known... It's a Lith thing. So I'm guessing you're an Illith? Kind of. Actually, I was born here. My parents are Illith. I never saw Ilds, but I don't have a spirit or anything. I wonder if they really have a spirit, though. My parents said they used to feel protected, but I think about it. If they were really protected by spirits, how come the Moonies almost wiped us all out? Let's see. Game of Twisted Monkey. It's a dwarven game, and she's beating the bearded guy at his own game. Nice. Okay. Oh, they might be a little expensive for you. Stop talking about the eagle's a friend. Okay, well, now I'm gonna go over here. Father, Matthew keeps calling his brother horse poopy. Please stop teaching my children unnecessary words. Love, Anessa. Salt and pepper. Oh, let's see, baby, come to mama. You were new. Didn't anyone teach you not to sneak up on fragile girls? I thought you were taking a bear. Check out those daggers. Checking out these daggers the way you do, I doubt you're as fragile as you say. Did you like them? They're really beautiful. Did you make them? I made them for a very special young lady when I was still a young lad. So tell me, what's a rogue noble doing here in Northcliffe? How did you... Damn, cape is useless. Don't worry, it's not the cape. When you live in Northcliffe as long as I have, you learn your way around nobles. You don't feel very noble, however. Tilly said the same thing. What do you mean by feeling like a noble? Did you ever encounter a real noble? Once. Then you must have felt a slight chill, a discomfort you couldn't quite understand. Like you knew something was wrong, but you couldn't put a finger on it. That's how you realize when there's a noble around. For regular nobles at least. For you, it's just a slight discomfort in my stomach. It could be the stew I ate for lunch, though. Glad to know I feel like diarrhea. So, how can I help you? They look useful. Can you give me a discount? They're not for sale, however. They were originally made for a noble. She never got to use them. It's a pity, so I just might give them to you. And here comes the favor. Exactly do me a small favor, and I'll give you the daggers. They have been on the wall for years. It's time they saw some action. Alright, who do you want killed? No one! Look, I have a daughter. Her name's Anise. She's the owner of the tailor shop here, and she and I have been fighting last week. Ever since then, she's not talking to me and not letting me see my grandsons. Convince her to talk me again, and the daggers are yours. Alright, sounds easy to me. And you clearly haven't met her yet. Okay, back to here. Are you Anissa by chance? Yes, I am. Your father sent me to talk to you. That's just like him, sending other people to deal with his problems. What did he offer you? Money? Weapons? How much does his relationship with me cost to him? He seems to care about you a lot. I don't know what the fight is about, but he looks very upset. What the fight is about is irrelevant. It's his way of reacting to it. He'd rather run away from it and send someone else to take care of it for him. Look, I don't have parents. I never had them. But I have a very close friend, and I would give my life to protect her. All I know is that whenever we fight, it's usually because we care about each other a great deal. Sometimes it just means I'm not going to give up you, so you better change the way you act. That's silly, but I guess I will think about it. Thank you. Now, is there anything I can help you with? Okay. Paulina. Great-grandmother is currently not present. Potions. Are you an alchemist? She has a tradition of alchemy in her family. The best in Northcliffe, possibly Valand. Recipes maybe, but the meal isn't the same. Every piece of clothing the same. Every alchemist has their own secret. Be a herb, slight change of the timer. A simple touch of love, perhaps. Vegetable thief. I am a vegetable thief. Hey. Okay, back to the blacksmith. And for the love of the old kings, don't teach them sword fighting. They are men. They have to know how to hold a sword. They are boys. And as far as I can remember, Mother knew how to hold a sword better than you ever could. Oh. I don't... No dueling. No dueling. Fine. Stubborn as a mule. I just made peace between you, and you two are already started fighting. This This is no fighting. This is our bonding, girl. Remind me to hide somewhere if you two ever start fighting. Here, take these daggers, as I promised. They're not going to their real owner, but perhaps the old kings will have other plans for them. Okay, eagles. So the lady at the potion shop just lied to us. Oh, sweet, we can buy clothes. Okay. What do I want? Which outfit do I want? I like this one because it kind of goes with what we've already got going on. I like this one because we're supposed to be in Eagles and we're supposed to look badass. This one's kind of nice. This one's kind of girly. And you can see what it looks like. No. 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 Out of Walmart, I really like this one, so we'll just go with this one. No. Alright. You know I don't like being lied to. I don't know what you're talking about. Save it. I promise I won't tell anybody. I just want to be recruited by them. I'll even advertise your shop to the people I beat up. Oh, well, you seem like you can handle yourself. The thing is, you don't find the Eagles. They find you. They only recruit the worst of all kind. Murderers, thieves, bullies, people like them. If they think you are worthy, they will find you. Great. Now I have to start a fight, kill a few people, steal some stuff, scare some orphans, and throw puppies at really old people. Well, good luck. Alright, so this way to the hotel. Excuse me, miss. Is that a bunny? Can I pet it? Go ahead. I used to have a bunny like this. Mr. Cat. Cat? I always wanted a cat, but my mother wouldn't let me have one. Mr. Cat was so smart, he'd follow me around and sleep by my bed at night. When we had to give away our farm to bad men, Mr. Cat was left behind. Bad men? They came at night, said we had to pay money if we wanted to be protected. Mommy said we couldn't pay. Then they wanted to take us, me and my brothers, but Mommy wouldn't accept it, so we gave them our farm. Do you know where these bad men are? No, but they had tattoos. Bird tattoos, not pretty birds, scary birds with claws. Here, take the bunny. It'll be safe with you. Really? Thank you, miss. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so we can't go back to the library. Look who's here. You again. Because of you. The boss wants the girl alive. You can kill the other one. Oh, hey. I'm not even... Oh, forget it. Do you have anything we can use? I have a potato. Oh, that's cute, honey. But I don't think inviting them over for dinner will calm these guys down. Take the one on the right. I will take care of the rest. Do me a favor and don't die, gorgeous. I'll kill you myself later. No promises. Get down, you idiot. I'm not getting down when I have someone's foot on my butt. Oh, it's not easy getting down when I have someone's foot on my butt. Where'd you learn how to fight, the zoo? No, they wouldn't take me. Okay, that was funny. That actually was kind of funny. Drinks? Okay, come on. Maybe. My clicker isn't clicking. Tie her up! These guys are having such an awful time beating these two up, or fighting, at least. Maybe I should let the I'll kill you. That was easy. The name's Jace. Nice to meet... Ada, you okay? We came as soon as we heard there was a fight. Are you right? These guys seem pretty tough. I'm alright. They weren't that tough. I had help. Hey. Ado, where did you find yourself a knight? What? Is there like... Seriously? I am clicking this thing. I'm sorry about your order. Did you lose many friends? Yeah. I'm sorry to ask, but how did you stay alive? I thought the Eagles got all of you. My good friend, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. Hello, will anybody explain? Better if we talk in the Falcons. Let's go. The order was already weakened. There was nothing they could do. I remember the night we got the anonymous tip. I guess we were also obsessed about finding that illegal deal going on with the Eagles, we never realized the tip could be a sham. Alright, what's going on here with you? I'm so sorry. I used to know your captain. He was a good man. But this will complicate things. The Eagles already know about Ada, and they have seen you with her. If they find out that you are an ex-knight, they will realize we're plotting against them. That's not what I wanted to do. You're plotting against them? Are you crazy? They wiped out the Knight Order. My mouse doesn't want to work. That or just this next button. We don't want to fight them. We just need something they have. It will be quick and a quick steal and run for your life action. I just completely skipped that. Not going back. Somehow I feel like I don't have a choice. Oh well, as long as I have my ale. Dear God, drunk. He's a drunk! He's a drunkard! What? It's really amazing. What is? How a knight could actually turn into a drunken idiot. Not as amazing as a gorgeous girl swearing like a dwarven sailor. I don't swear like a dwarven sailor. Remember the time when Esme stole your pit? Point taken. Dude, that's sick. Did you ever use it? None of your business. Why are we even having this conversation? What are you guys talking about? Did you know that, Xander? I will burn you in your sleep. Bye. What was that? Nothing. Are you ready? It won't be too long until they contact you again. Yeah, I just need to beat up some people. No biggie. Good. It won't be easy. Don't let your guard down, especially around Diego. Ada, we need to talk. This is important. Again? I don't think it'll be long before the Eagles finally invite you to join them. But you need to be seen as a ruthless person. You have to start fights and act like a real trouble. Those guys you fought were just a simple warning. Next warning probably won't be easy. Diego is testing you, your strength. He is watching you, your every move. Won't he find me here talking to you? Not in the Falcons, no. This place is owned by another powerful gang in Northcliff. It's the reason why I chose this place in the first place. Alright, so what do? Start a fight, bully kids, kick ducks, and yell really loud? Precisely, although kicking ducks is not necessary. Time to become ruthless, Ada. It will be easier once you're in the hideout. Ada? Sky? I've been talking to Tilly. Did you know she used to be a student at Ilds? That's where my father learned alchemy. I know I've wanted to be a thief like my mother. She looked so strong. A bit like you. But now I'm thinking maybe I only wanted to be like her because I really never got to know her. You know, when everything ends, if everything ends, and if we are still alive, maybe I'll go to Ilds to learn alchemy. Tilly says you're never too late to learn. Ada, every time you risk your life for me, I feel weak, useless, unimportant. There we go. No, I'm not whining, I swear. I'm going to be someone I will be proud of. It's time to stop hiding in my mother's shadow. I will become a strong woman, and not just like her, I will be a strong woman in my own way. Sky, you're already stronger than you think you are. Alright. For the last time, the library is currently closed. Please leave. If you don't cooperate, sister, bad things will happen. Like what? Yes, like what? Stay out of this, girl, or things will get real ugly. Speaking of ugly, when's the last time you checked the mirror? Come here, you little idiots. They never learn. Thank you. He would never leave if you weren't around. So I'm guessing he wasn't a very enthusiastic reader. No, he didn't care about the books at all. He insisted that I had a valuable relic hidden in the library. Do you have a valuable relic hidden in the library? The only thing valuable in the library is knowledge. Histories, myths, legends, stories. Tilly? Who? Sorry, my name is Ren. There she is, everybody's favorite girl. Ada, if that's all, I'll take my leave now. Ada, wait, before you go, you helped me a great deal, so here. I know it's not much, but if I don't have anything else, I could give you. And should you ever need information as a scholar, I have many. Information about what? All about Arunia, races, important historical events, places to go, famous people, religions. What do you want to know? We're not going to touch any of that, because this video is going to be over an hour long. Hello, excuse me. Hi, there you are. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Can I just ever walk out without running into one of these guys? What? Let's just get over this. Which do you want first? A punch in the face or a kick in the back? I don't even... Stop! What are you doing? Don't worry, Wait, what? That's my boyfriend. Did Diego send you? What do you want from us? I will leave town, I promise. Please don't hurt my boyfriend. What happened is all my fault. I promise I didn't talk to anyone about it. What just happened? Come back here, Sam. Somebody will have to pay for this mess. Please, ma'am, it was a mistake. I will go buy new ingredient. You'll buy what, Sam? We already used the budgets for today. I have 3 hours left and there isn't a single serving ready because of you. So, what's for this dinner? Crispy assistant, a pie with mushrooms? Who? What? Ah, the knife. It's not what it seems. Help me, miss. She'll cut me and cook me, alright. My idiot assistant here has dropped an entire broth on the floor, and I can't cook anything without it. My food will never be ready in time. I'll tell you what, if you can find me the ingredients I need, come talk to me. I need garlic, paprika, a potato, and some salt and pepper. I have all the ingredients you need. Thank you so much. You know, since you're here, I really need help with those meat pies. I'm willing to pay you for work, of course. What do you say? I'm not exactly the most talented cook, but I suppose I could try for the money. You're a lifesaver. We don't have a lot of time, so try to make as many meat pies as you can, okay? Tell me once you're ready. Hey! Click. I like now having to double click because this game is trying to be funky with me. Thank you so much. This will help. Here, 10 coin for your trouble. Alright, so I've got nothing else to do. Oh, we got to act. Leave us. Forgive me, our way of inviting people over isn't exactly subtle, but I hope you understand. I can't let anyone know about our hideout. My ear is itchy. Oh, dang it. There we go. Oh, don't worry about it. I enjoyed being forcibly taken into what seems like an abandoned dungeon. Click. Thank you. I love what you've done with the place, by the way. So refreshing. I've been watching you, Ada. You are very interesting. I'm clearly at a disadvantage here. I don't even know your name. Ah, forgive me. Where are my manners? My name is Diego. I am the owner of the Eagles. So, Ada, I don't exactly recruit anyone, but you have proven yourself to be rather useful. The Valon priestess. She was actually on a mission to sell intel about us to the sages, another gang in town. My fault. I always get involved with priestesses. Oh. Scaring her to leave Northcliffe benefited me greatly. I have to personally thank you for that, although it is a pity I will never be able to see her again. I have to say she was quite creative. Yes, don't mention it. I bully priestesses on a daily basis. And the meat pie trick genius. The owner of that place, she was a pain in my back for years, refusing to pay protection money. Meat pies were a great warning sign to her. Meat pies? Yes, they poisoned quite a lot of people. Nothing deadly, of course, but enough to lose a great deal of customers. Oh yes, absolutely. Poisoned meat pies. I'm that ruthless. And the man you beat up in the library, he was an old Eagles member. He found out about a relic that we hid in there somehow. He always managed to outrun my men until you beat him up and put him outside the library, like a pretty little package. I have to say, Ada, most of my men can't get even close to what you have accomplished in these past few days. They are entire lives. Beautiful and strong. Join me. You want me to join the Eagles? No, I meant in my quarters, but sure the Eagles too. I'll join the Eagles. I'm not interested in your quarters, although I heard you Adesians knew your way around quarters. Too bad, we could have had quite a lot of fun. There's a small matter about your recruitment, however. As perfect as you sound to be, we have rules. You need to pass a test to join us. Figured it would go to something like that. We need you to steal some documents for me. You don't have to know any detail. All you have to do is go to the house, steal the documents, and bring them to me. You will tell me which house that is, or do I have to go into random houses and steal every document I find? One of my men will show you the way. And Ada, if you play a trick on me, I will hurt you in ways you can't even imagine. Okay, so now we're doing the thing. Eagle thing. The documents are on the study room floor, second floor. Be quick. Oh, thank you. Now, why am I... Okay. Study room. Silver wings. This is bad. These documents belong to nobles. We are grateful. The Silver Order is ready to help you with your case. Blackbird just gave us enough information. He will lead the Eagles soon. The Night Order already suspects. The cleaning will begin tonight. May you always fly suitably into the sky for our young King Cal. Cineas. I feel like there should be a Severus Snape somewhere. But, Jace, what are you doing here? Sorry, gorgeous, but I'm going to take those documents now. What the? Jace, what are you doing? Give them back. Just as I expected. Do you even know what they're really about? I've been watching the Eagles for a long time, Ada. I know about their plans to steal these documents for a while. It's the only proof of the nobles being involved with the Knight's Order's fall. But I don't care about the nobles. This Blackbird guy they mentioned, he is a traitor. He sold us out to the Eagles. He is one of us. And he is the reason why my friend died. Why my brother died, Ada. I want this guy dead. Did you follow me? You jeopardized the entire plan, you idiot. What have you done? Give them back now, Jace, or I swear I will hurt you. I'm sorry, I can't. You would do the same in my place. Jace, I don't want to hurt you. Me neither, so don't try to stop me. What do you plan on doing? Barge in and fight the whole gang by yourself? I could do it. You don't know how long I've been waiting for this. It's called suicide, you idiot. I just want to look at the guy in the eye and say he failed. He couldn't kill us all. Jace, you don't even know where their hideout is. No, I don't. But you're going to help me find it. I'm sorry, Ada. This is going to hurt a little. She's not dead, but she doesn't seem to have the documents, boss. Bring her in. I will question her myself. Wake up. I'm very, very disappointed, Ada. I thought it was clear when I said that you should make your life a living hell if you pulled a trick on me like this. It's your own fault. One of your own buddies stole them. Who? At night. Apparently one of them lived, and now he wants revenge. Jace? I should have known that kid was going to be a pain in my butt. Yes, you should have, brother. Jace, you used me as... Wait, what? I saw you die. I saw you take an arrow to the head with my own eyes. That's the thing about those tiny little potions they use in mage trials. It makes you have all kinds of hallucinations. Just a drop in your water. You should have seen your face. It was hilarious. Where is my brother, Kane? Why sell us out? Or you were my brother, Kane. Why sell us out? Why sell me out? It's Diego, actually. I was never Kane in the first place. I was never a knight for the order. I didn't sell you out. I simply did what I was trained to do. Selling a comrade out? Who would ever do that? Why don't you finish what you have started then? You must have been troubled that I lived. And I skipped that portion of the conversation. Dang it! Now that you've had your talk as you wished, brother, I will have my documents. I have to say, it was very nice of you to bring them all the way here. As for you, Ada, I'm going to be quite amusing when the nobles realized their documents were stolen by one of their own. So you knew. From the day you stepped into the city, I wanted to steal those documents for a long time, but then you came. A rogue noble, and it's not even my birthday. Oh, by the way, how is Tilly and Xander? It was smart of Tilly to choose the Falcons as your gathering place, but thinking she could beat me in my own game, I think I'll get my research materials back once I'm done dealing with you. Put them in the dungeon. I'll take care of them once I'm back. Aw, the party will be awfully dull without you around. Don't worry, sweet thing. Once I'm back, we'll have a lot of fun together. Just you and me. I can't wait. He goofed up. If you're going to say something, say it. Something? Well, I don't think you can stop at something, you utter piece of bleep, you little bleep. I will bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep. I swear, once I'm out of here, I will bleep you against the blank, you little bleep. Calm down, drunken dwarf and sailor in a girl costume. Calm down. I don't think I've ever seen someone as stupid as you. You are truly a rare specimen. Look, you were just what? The least you could do was not bring the damn documents with you. Why did you even follow us? What did you think, that they would surrender to the last knight alive? By the old kings, this one is alive. It must be a miracle. Let's just surrender to him and start worshipping monkey butts. All of it just happened so fast, okay? I never thought I would find out that the fall of the Knight Order, it could be my fault. He was my partner, my brother. I should have known if I had paid more attention. Shh. What was that? What was what? That is not a good sign. We need to get out of here. Did you try asking the guards real kindly? Oh, suck it up, princess. I don't know you and you don't know me. You would have done the same thing in my place. Barging in a hideout full of professional murders without even a weapon to defend myself. Yeah, that's totally what I'd do. How can I not think of this brilliant plan before? You know what I mean. No, I don't know what you mean. Let's go. I don't think Tilly can hold them off any longer. Take her down. She's half your size. Are you sure? What? Didn't anyone teach you size doesn't matter? Ada, are you alright? I'm okay. How did you find us? Unless you want me to burn you along with the hideout, I suggest you start running now. Wait, what about the journals? I promised Sky I would. The journals are not here. Things are worse than I imagined, Ada. Tilly, I can't hold it much longer! My friend and Sky will meet us outside the gates. He will tell you what's going on. Let's go before Xander's magic kills us all. You are late, Tilly. Eridan! Cape guy. Glad to see you are still alive, Miss Ada. Eridan, we don't have a lot of time. We need to leave Northcliffe as soon as possible. I know Diego has left for the abandoned castle by the Crimson River, and he took the journals with him. The thing you told me about earlier. Are you sure? Yes. Unfortunately, he is a secretive man, Tilly. But Tilly, you are right. This is definitely about necromancy, and somehow the Silver Order is in the middle of all this. Whatever he found, it's way too important. He believes he can threaten the Silver Order. Normally I would think he was going to get himself killed, but with the documents he stole, the Silver Order now can't deny their relations with the Eagles. And if the people of Northcliff learn about this, they will demand the Silver Order shut down and every member killed. This city lost a lot of good men to the Eagles. Anyone who is a friend of the Eagles is an enemy to the people. Even if the king uses the Silver Order constantly, he will have to shut it down, or we will have to see the most violent war Runia has ever seen since the massacre of the Lith. What does Diego want? Why is he going to the abandoned castle? I don't know. He said about a key, but whatever it is, it's more valuable than his life. He took a great risk stabbing the Silver Order in the back. It might be the key to the old kingdom. We need that key. Alright, plans. Anyone except Jace. Drop it already. At this point, smart plans or tricks won't help any of us. I think we need to Jace this mission. Oh, come on. You two? Diego's a tough guy, but he will only have a handful of thugs with him. I think we work together we can take him out. Forget it. He's mine. Hey, what was that for, man? You almost set me on fire. That was a warning. If you ever stab us in the back again, I will burn you alive. Whatever. Let's rest for a while. I'll be here if you need me. I will take my leave now. If I stay too long, the rest of the game might get suspicious. Good luck to you, Ada. May the old kings watch over you. Thank you, Cape Man, Elf, Man, Elf. I can't believe it. I don't know what to say, Ada. I just wanted to know why my mother died, and now all of this, I'm so sorry for including you in this mess. Something that got bypassed because I'm a dum-dum? Not really, he's just a guy with a lot of information. Although he is Andesian. Only you would meet a famous criminal and call him hot. I said Adhesion! You know, normally I should feel like I have to give up on this search. Things are getting really dangerous. I want to keep moving forward, but I feel like after this point, there's no turning back. I want to see this through. I also want to stick a dagger right in Diego's heart. But Ada, did you learn how he managed to find the camp and steal the journals? No, I don't think he knows the journals are yours. Good. Better this way. You have a rare talent of finding trouble wherever you go. Are you scared, Xander? I am. Most of the time. Afraid of not being able to control my magic. Afraid of hurting someone innocent. Xander, you are pretty strong. I'm sure you can manage to control your powers. In case you don't, I'll just kick you in your private parts and stop you. That's very reassuring. Thank you, Ada. Hey. Look, before you say something, I know, okay? I'm sorry I backstabbed you. I ruined the plan. But I didn't know you. I mean, I didn't know that you are a noble after all. Though, never mind. I just wanted to say I'm sorry, Ada. Sure, no big deal. It was just our lives we were about to lose anyway. You don't understand, do you? He was my brother. I understand why you wanted revenge, but that doesn't mean you need to put me and the others in danger. That was reckless and stupid. Why did you recall him back, Jace? You could have went to the Silver Order with those documents. I'm sure they wouldn't have liked the fact that Diego tried to stab them in the back, and they would have killed him without any other trouble. I didn't want to kill Diego. I wanted him to look at me and tell me why he did it. I wanted answers, reasons. Any reason, actually. I wanted to understand why he did it. We were close, Ada, all of us. The whole order. It was impossible for one of us to sell the others out. I took a guess at that last sentence. I guess I was just, I don't know, who cares? I care, you idiot. You are a friend, and even if you are a bit of an idiot, you are a good person. Yeah, thanks, gorgeous. But I need some time alone. Okay, off to the castle. There are 3 guards in the front, and I'll stay in the back with Sky and stall them. Go in and take the journals, the key, and come back out. There will be guards inside, so focus. Sounds easy enough. Ada, whatever happens here, I just wanted you to know, I've never met a noble like you before. You're a kind, gentle, and compassionate. You are a good friend. The best kind. And it was an honor meeting you. Tilly, don't make me cry. Do you know how hard it is to fight with blurry vision? Ready? Let's get this over with. Don't let them near the boss! I'm afraid that's not an option. Ada, go. I will take care of them. Try not to burn the place down on my head. Attack! Bring it on. Not this time, gorgeous. Go get Diego. Me and these guys are going to have so much fun together. I thought you wanted to say hello to Diego yourself. Don't worry, I'll catch up. In case if I don't, aim the heart. Ada, I see you have successfully escaped my dungeon. I had help. Tilly, I presume. So whatever this key is, I'm going to be taking it now, along with my journals. Your journals? The information in these journals belong to the Eagles, Ada. Do you know the woman who owned them? Maybe. She was an old Eagles member. One day she stole our information about the Old Kingdom and left the city for good. It was a pain to track her down. We found her, of course, a few years later. It wasn't pretty. You see, Ada, nobody steals from us. Sky's mother was an Eagles member? BS. Mother? Ah, I see. Now it makes sense. She probably left the city to protect her family. Stupid woman. I don't know her personally. When I joined the Eagles out as a young boy, she was already gone. I have heard of her, though. Apparently she was very talented. I don't care. I'm here to take the journals and the key and give them back and live, or I will forcefully take them. Oh, give them to me and live, or I will forcefully take them and you die. That's cute, but you think you can hurt me? I'm afraid our fight will have to wait. What did you do? Me? Nothing. What is this? What's happening? You said you wanted the key. Well, you found it. What? You, Ada. You are the key. Well, not you personally, of course. Your race. The nobles. Too bad you'll have to die, though. What do you mean I will have to die? The gates to the Old Kingdom only opens through a certain kind of magic. The kind of magic that was used in the Old Kingdom. A kind of magic that is forbidden and forgotten. Just like everything about the Old Kingdom itself. Except the nobles. Except the nobles. The nobles are almost the only proof of the Old Kingdom ever existed. Your kind. I've been searching for information about it for years. To be honest, I wasn't sure until you came here and the building started reacting to your presence. It's just like every piece of artifact left from the Old Kingdom. Your kind were used as gatekeepers back in the day, Ada, and you were the items to be used. You only lived to open the gates for the Old Kingdom. You are the key. And unfortunately, once the gate is open, there is no need for a key. What is happening? You are fulfilling your duty, opening the gates and dying. You knew I would escape. You knew I would follow you here. No, not entirely. But I'm enjoying the outcome. I can't move. Xander, this place is coming down. We'll have to leave. What about Ada? She's still in here. Xander, I don't think she's coming back. Tilly? Where's Ada? Xander? Jace? Somebody? Please tell me she wasn't in there. Please. No. Cold. I never thought it would be cold. I always knew that one way or another, I would die like this. I thought I was ready. But right now, all I want is one last chance to fight. Faylern, there's a girl under the piles. Noble? Do you think it's about the first gate's appearance? Probably. Is she still alive? I don't know. Yay! That is the end of the chapter 2. Thanks for playing! Here, just get that. So that was Ascension, or at least the first chapter of Ascension. I keep thinking these are weapons, but I'm pretty sure that these are the daggers and these are some form of wings. I kept thinking that those were weapons this whole time. But that was the first chapter of Ascension. It's pretty good if you ignore some of the misspelling, because this was the first time it was done. But it's got great story to it, and it does continue on. It continues on into 3 chapters, and there was a possibility of there being another version. There was a demo that you could get and practice and play with, and I kind of enjoyed it. I wish I would have seen where it had gone through. I don't know if she's still working on it or not. But again, that is Ascension by the Imp Queen, or Rinmaru herself. You can go play this online by yourself or with friends or whatever you want to do with it at rinmarugames.com. But, what else do I have to say other than, bye guys!